love my dad. I love my dad. And in turn, I miss him. I'll miss him. I'll miss him. I knew his time was coming to an end, but it still hit me when he finally passed. As you can tell, soul is speaking now. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Those of you who have had such a loss know this full well. But I know peace. I have peace. I know the same Heavenly Father my dad knows. In Dad's last years and his last months, he never complained, never became angry or frustrated. As the setbacks came, he never wavered. He had a peace that can't be explained. It can't be explained other than it came from his relationship with his Heavenly Father. God promises us peace that only He can give us. Only He can give us His peace as we trust in Him to do so. A good friend and brother in Christ reminded me of this truth shortly after your dad's passing. Your dad is just switching hands from your hands to other doors. I've never been so close to that truth as I am now at this moment. My heart goes out to those of you out there who have gone through this pain, and I'm deeply sorry for your loss as well. But I did want to say welcome and thanks. I want to thank you for all being here today. It means a great deal to my family and I. It says a lot about who you are, who Dad was, and how our lives were touched and connected. Thanks for keeping in touch. Thanks for the many cards. A few music cards would be fun. For your prayers and sympathies, for all the visits, for the phone calls, for all the cookies. Dad surely had a bunch. To my wife Kim for being so supportive and understanding. I know that's been very easy. I guess this will be easy. This has been a long journey for our household as well. We've had our own challenges. Thanks for helping me process and put my feelings into words. Paul, my brother-in-law, thanks for being someone to talk to as you're busy going through this yourself. Tim, Teddy, Grace, and Anna, my nieces and nephews, thanks for visiting and cheering them up and be by the bedside. And take care of your mom. And Reese, my big guy, for taking time to leave school and visiting, for constantly asking, what can I do? Hope, for singing with him over and over by his bedside in his last days. For Weston, a little guy. Sorry. Giving up your stuffed animal to Grandpa, I caught him and bring it up him. And for my sister Sue visiting Scrappy Mom, giving her a break, taking her out of there so she was to chill out and talking it out with me, talking it out. we had our birds and it was great. I needed that, so thank you. And for my brother Ted for being a cornerstone to making Mom and all this laugh, we needed it most. Imagine this scene. Dad is in his bed, he hasn't talked in a week. Mom's having a moment, we know the end is near. And Ted in his bosom says, hey, this is what you signed up for. And Mom goes, I did? Yeah, when you said I do 57 years ago. I did, didn't I? And Ted says, it hurts deep, Mom, because you loved me. And then Ted just followed, you could be like me, single and free. We kept that with you all the way to the end. Most folks would refuse to read the course. It wasn't easy and sometimes it's unbearable. Well done, good and faithful servant. One of my first memories of Dad occurred when I was looking for him. I was pretty little at the time. Yeah, I was still a little back then. I know I was young, but the doorknobs were about this high, right? Anyway, I was looking for Dad, searching around the house. As I went around the house, I could hear him talking on the other side of the bedroom door. As I kind of snuck inside, I discovered something very powerful. Dad wasn't talking to anybody. He was kneeling by the bedside praying. I've heard only in recent years how much time he would spend talking to our Heavenly Father in prayer. A year ago, when Mom was in the hospital, it was the old January, we took turns watching Dad. And Dad was in his bedroom. I thought he was on the phone. 35 minutes went by, an hour went by. And I realized he's not on the phone. He's been praying all this time. Chances are, if he knew you, you were in his prayers. Fellow teachers, students, people we worked with, another family. If he's praying for people in the news, he's praying for you as well. So in honor of that, let's pray. I pray that out of his glorious riches, our Father in heaven may strengthen you with power through the Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the Lord's holy people to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Now to him is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is in his work within us. To him be the glory in the church and in Christ. In Jesus Christ, all generation, forever and ever. Amen. I'm not done. I need to grab the water. How are we doing, Dad? Doing good? Well, to my dad, he was humble. He never tooted his own horn. You may not know, but Dad had a wrestling scholarship at Temple University. But he elected to pursue teaching degree at Milledgeville University when someone encouraged him to go do that, shop stuff. You go with your hands. He also wrestled there while he was there. He apparently did very well. I never heard anything about it. Some 30 years later, I went there, played soccer and wrestled. I share that only to emphasize that Dad never talked about his wrestling accomplishments. You would think he would say something, but nope, he only expressed how he didn't like the road work on these parts of the campus, which my sister and I kind of enjoyed at it. For me, hard to believe, but Dad never shared his accomplishments with me. I even recently discovered some of them as prepared for this day. I learned that he was a high school regional champion. From reading an 80th birthday letter from a former Marble wrestler. I learned that Dad took a third in the state. That by doing a little Google research, I figured that out. It's pretty crazy. In college, he was a national qualifier. But he did not go. It was only another month of practice, and he had no one to practice with. Do you all know when he started that sport? 7th grade, 7 years old, 8 years old, 12. 10th grade he started. 10th grade. 2 years later, he won a sport upon for the regular season. That's just ridiculous. No one does that. I don't know who's the wrestler around here, but to do that is insane. It's like a NFL team ever go for 20 to like the Super Bowl. As I share that, I think I understand why, as a father, he never shares his accomplishments with me. As like what happened, my son Reese, for college, chose Milledgeville. Dad had been there some 60 years before. I believe Reese really enjoyed walking in places as his grandfather. As luck would have it, my sister Sue and her family moved to my parents' house, and she found my dad's varsity sweater. It was still in the wrapper, looked brand new, it smelled new. So we secretly snuck it up and brought the sweater to Milledgeville one day when we were visiting Reese. I think that's the first time my dad ever put it on his back. You guys seen the picture over there. As you know, my dad had that voice. It's loud. You know how God's voice is described like a whistle? That's not my dad. Mom always said, you can't whisper. But what he could do was yell and give directions. Picture this. As kids, we'd be outside playing. We'd be in the yard or out in the fields because there was farm around us. Then like a human cuckoo clock, it came. First came the very distinguishable whistle. Real loud, I can't do that. Second came the voice. Today, Susie, sometime. Dad was very habitual and consistent. We heard that sequence often. The next day, the whistle. The voice. Today, Susie, sometime. When the land around us was sold off and the houses were built, what soon followed was a neighborhood full of kids. Pretty soon it wasn't just Dad's voice we heard, it was the whole neighborhood. So you gotta help me here, ready? First came the whistle. Second came the voice, along with the neighborhood voices. Today, Susie, sometime. Some of the parents say, well, Mr. Graham calls you up for dinner, you come to dinner. As a kid, that voice kept me out of danger. Stop, that's gasoline. Stop, don't walk, you'll fall through. Once I had hung a hammock some 20 feet up in a tree, I had to test it out, but I fell asleep. When Dad saw me, he yelled. He yelled to wake me up, and he yelled to get me down. As an athlete, that voice helped me on the field and on the mat. When wrestling, to hear your coach's voice through the crowd and the screams is not an easy task. However, with Dad, that wasn't an issue. I remember being on the bottom and struggling. Can't figure this out. Then like a siren through the crowd, it came. Wrist control! Head up! Wrist control! I heard clearly, I acted on what I heard, my struggle is over. In all this, there was a comfort in knowing my father's voice. I never missed dinner. I wasn't protected from danger. And when I was unsure, I was given clear direction on what to do. I just had to trust him, much like I do with my Heavenly Father. When I turned 18, Dad told me two things. You to sign up for the draft, and if the police ever pick you up, you can spend the night. I'm not kidding. Well, I signed up for the draft, and he picked me up. My dad's love language was action and building. Dad was not the guy who sat down around the household and made you think about what you did. That was Mom's thing. He was a man of action, one back and send you back kind of guy. When we were aware that Dad only had a few days and weeks left, Mom's reaction was to try to remove things that would remind her of this tough time. I remember asking her, what do you want to do? What do you do? Get rid of the grandmother clock over there? How about the coffee tables over here that he turned? How about the cabinets under the TV? How about maybe the china cabinet go floor to ceiling? Or maybe the clock he made? Or should I take away the music box? I know, I'll take up the floor that you're walking. Mom, you have nothing left. All these things are how Dad spent his time making you exactly what you needed. Well, I'll get there. You're literally surrounded by his love for you. They are great reminders. How are we doing with that? And I eventually told her, I said, you could live with Ted. That's not going to make a difference. It's all kind of memories there. You come to my house, but every room has been touched. Even rooms have been added. You go back to live with Sue's house, but he built the whole thing pretty much. So you got nowhere to go. Everywhere you go is a memory. Does anybody know what this thing is? The telly. What is that?
It's a striker.
Let me ask you this, can you buy this anywhere? No, why not?
Because your father made it.
You made it, right? I never knew that. I started doing some brickwork at home and other things, and I'm like going, where's that tool at? Until I started shopping for it, I figured out that dawned on me. He made stuff. He made all this stuff, made spade business, power business, stuff to carry drive, all these things are now on the market. He made things that are now on the market, but it was really slim. But it reminded me, Dad was a metal shop guy mostly, and most other things. As the verse of the Bible says, as iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. And I thought it very fitting because that's how his teaching career was. If you can picture this, it was my first year teaching. I was at Unionville High School, and I was just there for the year. My first back to school night, so I was a little bit nervous, not knowing what to expect. Late that night, a parent came in the room, a big guy. They all look big, but he was a big guy. With this guy's big voice, he came here and said, "Are you Mr. Graham?" I'm like, yes I am. And I think to myself, whose dad's this and what did I do wrong? Okay. Then the second question came, "Is your father Ed Graham from Marple Town?" I said, "Yeah, that's him." I'm like, "Oh, what is that?" And he stopped, he said, "I want you to tell him thank you very much. You see, Art, I was a pain in the ass in his class when I was in school. He hit me with a board." Straightened me right out. I have my own lumberyard today. I'm a millionaire. Would you believe that it happened 3 times my first back to school night? 3 different dads, 3 different situations, all straightened out, all very successful. All had the same story. I was in pain, Dad straightened me out, I'm doing great. I couldn't wait to call Dad and tell him what I heard. And his response was, "Oh yeah, I remember. He was a pain in the ass." I remember Dad sharing about one of his wrestling teams. On this one particular team, he had 4 guys who finished the lineup. He referred to them as the 4 horsemen. These guys were not so much apocalyptic in defeating evil, but they did bring defeat to many opposing teams. Dad shared that if this team was within 24 points, with these 4 guys in line, they were going to win. Because these 4 guys would always pin their way out for every match. All right? Many years later, Town had begun having their own Hall of Fame inductions. One of the evening's inductees had played in the NFL. I recognized one of the inductees as one of these 4 horsemen Dad spoke of. After the ceremony ended, I thought I would try to speak to this guy. And if you can picture him, he's walking through the lines. He's a big guy, and he's surrounded by all these people trying to get autographs. I'm like, oh, I can't do anything, so I tried my best. I said, "Hello, Mr. Graham says hi." And as we're walking, he stops dead distracted in front of the grass and says, "I love that son of a bitch." That kind of says it all right there. Oh, I have one last thanks I forgot. Dad, it's been a long journey. Sorry. But you get peace now. Thanks for the many skills you're handed down to me because I can take care of my family and friends. Thanks for the commitment to family you leave in front of me. Thanks for my brother and sister who you put beside me. And thanks for the foundation you put on me. You've been my father, my teacher, my coach, my friend. You'll be missed, but you're infinite with all. Amen.